The chasm? Did something dreadful happen again?
Have you heard about the chasm?
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head, and looks like you got...
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right?
I didn't believe it at first. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically all... I heard it directly from him.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it...
If you're still feeling skeptical...
Really? Well, come on! Let's go at... Well, if it really...
I hear infiltrations.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned. Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people
Grasp the thought in my... No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey! What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me!
Incantation?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creative... I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi...
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is... People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway,
Didn't you say the same thing when you went...
the omamori from the shrine take too long to...
Look at you now! Trying dubious...
Wait.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning... No, it's most... As a fellow writer...
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
Why don't we go to the... She's the expert when it comes...
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful... Oh?
Well, we...
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
It really is nothing major.
You two seem to have a good relationship. Here's what happened. Domon turned him away. Took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as... But since his
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits. If it were me, I'd...
No, lady.
Oh, all right.
About 5 days ago. Yes, Lady Guji. That's our greatest wish.
Wait a minute. Now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true? Whatever.
What?
Oh dear.
Lady Gu...
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds...
Okay, fine.
Yay, Miko!
Kato...
Yeah!
Really?
Is that hesitation?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, besides... All right, let's go.
Okay. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. At stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
The day has finally come.
How strange.
Meditating?
Yeah, but that's not
This does pose a bit of a... Kato, whatever your name was.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Should...
So it's her. The one I've been waiting for.
Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't...
Huh?
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we...
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version.
Yohei said that? Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
So it's this
Every journey has its...
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you...
Yeah, we heard...
Yes, it's true. Oh, wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like...
Any other details to share? We've heard that she...
But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees...
Oh!
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff?"
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better...
Yeah.
wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
Talk to the Electro Archon.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liora tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Hey, listen!
Woohoo! Can you feel the feeling? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. Please, spare me! Spare me! I can't feel the... I can't take any more. I'm gonna... Yohei! Yohei!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside,
Huh? Who?
he stood up. And
No, don't come any close. Help!
what do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor Yohei. Your brother's life.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. Yohei. Your brother is your. And yet.
But.
As you wish. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage. Just like the book described, we drew the... After my brother wished to become a... Because... I would... If that happens, it'd ruin...
So then, why'd you go to the...
Well, 'cause... So I was...
My. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not hid.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the...
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko!
We do, but you, little one.
Come on. Fight me!
He's coming!
Solidify!
What's one more?
Boba, get them!
Let's light it up!
Quake! Stabilize. Solidify. Gather. Order guide you. This will do. Fall before me.
I'm going in! Yeah! For it!
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared. But, well, Paimon.
We can talk about it later.
What am I doing here? Yohei?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had I dreamed that I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constant. I was terrified and
Shingo.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, you...
Thank you, Lady Guji, and...
All right, take him to... He will experience... At this point, I would
Yes, we understand.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so...
they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you? Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intent. Tossing salt, even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more... All right, seems like we've wrapped...
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation?
Actually,
Human beings.
that's not the point. The problem is that the incantation...
Even then, human.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger... What do you think, Traveler? Yeah.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda?
I'm here to report on...
Let me see. What?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the...
Both of you, back here now.
Nico? What is it?
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round... Just what I have to come up with.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened?
Nothing's wrong, okay? I'm going to head back.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on.
Here!
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Adding weird abilities to the characters.
Lovely to have these all. Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover their abilities to stop
Adding
time.
weird abilities to the characters.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned. Welcome to Bonton Saga Detective.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the
Adding weird
protagonist to
abilities to the
discover
characters.
to stop time here.
All right, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely... wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Adding abilities to the characters.
The new book from Yae Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
The Yae Publishing House has held the winner gets a...
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is a first... Not only is it a...
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so the illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? What you've got. After enrolling in the Mondstadt Academy, I found out that the young man sitting next to me in class was a total slacker. He said he was a bard, had a habit of playing his lyre in class, and always had a bottle of liquor on his person. But his true identity was actually the principal of the academy? What kind of plot is that?
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.5. It just goes to show, you have to have an interesting character sitting in the back row by the window. The protagonist is a transfer student, new to the school, whose ordinary life is about to take a wild turn when they meet the ballad and alcohol-loving principal. Sounds interesting. Approved.
Paimon just does not see the appeal.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch-nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now, for the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going! Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Now, the protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
All right, well, let's just hope
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas? Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all. That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their...
Whoa.
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collab. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters. Maybe that's why her fans like her. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign. Thank you all for your submission.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Those memories, so dark.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
You've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel...
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this we sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished...
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night, they actually had to use that proved.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling that...
Wow, you're... But... Hyman doesn't remember...
This...
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits! Also, we still need to figure out what is...
Exactly. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Yes, this is another case of possession. After his...
But the spirit that...
Simple. It... And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about?
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly?
Hyman's heart... Hey! But...
Reduced to just standing around.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to... It's a good...
Let's go inside and take a look.
What's one more?
Come on out. Show them.
To the ferry, there's more!
Come on out.
One strike will suffice.
Show them. Come on out. Show them.
Solidify!
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move. Right now. Emerge. Show them.
You're open!
Right now. I'm always watching.
Let me try my
Right here. Come on out.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is order. You win.
Useless.
Like this.
all-conquering! Here!
Gather! Let me try.
I'm going in!
Come on.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Whoa, it's the painting we just saw! It's turning this way along with the whole wall! It's getting eerier and scarier! What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that's...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Now, what kind of... Very good. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the...
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own writ. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so...
We got you! So you were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to... What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning in...
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into you. You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai.
What?
Oh, did you? I sent good. Good! With this power, no one...
Wake up! Quick!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again.
Hey! Come on with Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me.
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know...
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai.
Memory? But isn't he a...
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing.
Do you remember that recent incident when the rift you witnessed? In life, yokai possess typically yokai memory.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and...
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning...
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will, but with this incantation, they can go...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they... As for those who would rather draw... So when you think about it...
Yes.
All right, then. You finally convinced Paimon.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can... You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share... All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Ha! I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I'm...
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask.
Don't... When my bell rings, it means the...
Great. Wonderful. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right.
One last...
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my... And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?